You may think it's only a problem in large cities, but authorities in the North Country are trying to curb the growth of gangs.
Specifically, kids in gangs. That's the focus of the first part of our special series, Signs of Trouble. Here's 7 News reporter Jeff Nelson.
Ann and Brian, if you go to some schools in the North Country, you're certain to find a percentage of students, however small, who are involved in gangs, or at least they say they are. Either way, that sort of gang mentality has led to violence and criminal activity. To get a better handle on the issue, we talked with kids who have knowledge about gangs in the schools. This is a Watertown student who wants to be called Michael. Some of Michael's friends are in the street gang known as the Bloods. Michael says at Watertown High, gang affiliations have led to serious violence.
Like last year at one of the basketball games, one of the players was stabbed because he was a Blood.
The player Michael's referring to was Nate Richardson. His attacker, a soldier named Cody Nelson. Street name, OG Cowboy. Nelson was a proclaimed member of a gang called the Crips. This summer, Nelson was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for the attack, which happened just off school grounds. According to Michael, gang affiliation within the school is common and doesn't just involve students at the high school level.
More and more, younger kids are joining, from 11, 10, 11 ages up are joining now.
This sort of gang growth is a problem administrators are well aware of.
A lot of the conflicts that are occurring in school today are related either indirectly or directly to gang members.
Keeping the peace, that's one of the reasons why Detective John Montrois walks the halls of Watertown High. Montrois is the school's resource officer. He says there are a number of gangs students here claim membership to.
We have people that are claiming to be Bloods and Crips. Obviously they're wearing the blue and the red. Then we have other groups. We have a group that calls themselves the Purple Flamingos.
The Purple Flamingos, or Flamingo Inc., a gang formed in the halls of Watertown High, what you may call a wannabe gang, but officials say don't be fooled. Wannabes have to be taken seriously as well.
I do the very best I can not to use the term wannabe. They're going to go out and prove themselves for real.
Take, for example, the case of Dylan Wood. He admits to being a former member of the Flamingos, a gang Wood says started simply enough, a group of friends looking to party and make some money.
Well, selling drugs, selling marijuana, nothing worse than marijuana,
But things escalated. It ended with Wood being arrested for gang assault after he beat a Watertown man during a fight. Now he's on probation and says he's changed his act.
I mean, it shouldn't have gone to that level that it did, you know what I mean? I don't think nobody should do that.
For our interview, Wood chose to wear the color of the gang he says he abandoned. He told us the fact he was wearing purple was just a coincidence. Last year, Watertown police had to increase patrols around Watertown High due to fights between members of the Flamingos and another gang known as the DTM, short for Dubtown Mafia. Other North Country schools say they faced similar gang problems like Indian River Central School. Tomorrow, we'll continue to look at the makeup of gangs in the North Country and meet the people who try to stop their growth. Ann and Brian.